Hi, this is Todd with EsotericCarCare.com. Today we're going to be taking a look at Leather Shield by Gyeon. Gyeon Leather Shield. This is a brand new product this year for them. This is designed for long-term durability of leather products. They've got another product in their lineup that's been available for a while, Leather Coat. That's more of a short-term, called a 3-month durability, whereas Leather Shield is going to be upwards of about 12 months worth of durability on it. Depending on what your use is or what kind of person that's using it, if you're a DIY person at home, chances are you're probably going to be using the Leather Coat because it's very easy, quick to use. Gyeon Leather Shield takes a little bit more precise application of it, but still it is relatively easy to use. So even if you're a weekend warrior at home doing it, you can easily use this product to get long-term durability out of it. Now this is a SiO2 based coating, which is the same base formula that you're going to find in glass coatings for automotive paint and wheels, so that you know that it's going to be a durable product. But don't think for a minute that if you take a coating and you apply it on leather, it's not going to change the looks, it's not going to crack, peel, or anything like that. That bonds to the surface, and it is very, very flexible, so you're not going to run into any of those kind of issues with it. And on all leather types, you can use it on as well. Most of the time, you're going to be using this on a newer leather or stuff that's in better condition. It's not a restoration product like Leather Ecosystem is going to be. This, if you got newer cars that you want them to last a long time, you're going to use something like the Leather Shield for it. Also, it's not going to change the looks of it whatsoever. It doesn't matter if you've got red leather, black leather, white leather, anything in between. It's going to go on and it retains the natural matte finish of the leather. Doesn't add any kind of shine, doesn't deepen the color or anything. It's going to keep it looking completely natural. The nice thing about this too is once you put it on, there's no going back and having to buff everything off. If you go on, apply a nice thin even coat, you leave it and it's done. Just allow it to dry before you go and use the car. I would give it at least an hour or so before you take it back out, but put it on the leather, forget about it, and you're all done. Now, as part of the application process with it, it comes with an applicator block and suede cloths, just like the body coating does. You can use that, or some people may find just a nice foam applicator works a little bit better. If you've got leather that there's a lot of nooks and crannies and stuff, having something like this might be a little bit easier to get down in there and get a full coverage of it. And when you're putting it on, you want to make sure that you're getting a nice even coverage. If you're noticing any kind of running or dripping, you're using way too much product. And speaking of product, most vehicles, 4-seaters, you're going to use about 40 mil of product to go through the entire car. That includes door panels, everything else that you have. This is a 50 mil bottle that comes with it. So you should have plenty to do one vehicle. And if you've got some sports cars, you can get several applications out of one bottle with it. But put it on thin, put it on even, allow it to dry, no buffing afterwards, and you're good to go. If you've got something, a vehicle that does have a few miles on it, I would recommend using the Gyeon Leather Cleaner first. That will strip anything and everything off of it. It doesn't leave anything behind that can interfere with bonding. So you want to be careful what kind of leather cleaner that you're using before. Most of the products on the market have some kind of conditioners or brighteners in it or whatever. You don't want to use that because it can affect the bonding of this. I'd recommend just sticking with Gyeon's leather cleaner. The two were developed in conjunction with one another. Put it on, let it go, enjoy it. Then you can come back with a leather cleaner. If you get anything built up on the leather after it's been coated, you can use this leather cleaner to clean it up. It's not going to strip the coating off of it, which is a nice way to maintain it. You know that you're going to keep it looking good for long periods of time. As with any leather type products, Gyeon does recommend that you test inconspicuous spot first, just to make sure there's not going to be any issues. But everything that they've tested, everything that we've tested, we've got to play with this product over a year ago with our Esoteric Edition Z06 Corvette with the red interior on it. It worked out well. It was easy to clean up and maintain afterwards. I was definitely happy to have that in that kind of colored leather because it shows wear and tear a little bit quicker than black leather. Well, that's about it on the Gyeon Leather Shield, but don't just take my word on it. Go onto our website, take a look at the feedback some others have put on there, and if you've got some information or experience, tips, tricks, definitely appreciate you taking a few moments to fill out the review form so others can understand the product a little bit better. And after you're done watching the video, we definitely appreciate you subscribing to our YouTube channel because we're constantly updating it with new videos on detailing tips, tools, and techniques. That's about it for today for Gyeon Leather Shield, EsotericCarCare.com. I'm Todd Cooprider. Thanks. Look forward to seeing you again next time.